What's up, guys? Miles back with another video, right? Today's video, we're going to talk about guard your mental health, right? You have to guard your mental health. And I feel like this is an important video that nobody wants to talk about, or that people talk about but they don't go in depth about it enough for you to really get some value out of it, right? So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, right? So I got my intro. Guard your mental health, right? The things that I'm about to say in this intro are all things that you're aware of, I'm aware of, but we don't understand the ramifications of how hard or how much these things are affecting your mental stability, right? And once you're in touch with yourself, you begin to realize that, hey, man, my emotionality, my mental health, my clarity was way better before I was on social media, or before I was doing X, Y, Z, before I was watching this show, right? So all this stuff plays into your emotionality, it plays into your psyche, right? And once you get images up here, it's hard to get them motherfuckers out, right? This is why you have to really guard your mental health, because once your mental health goes, once your head goes, everything else follows, right? So what harms your mental health, right? So first of all, social media, right? How does social media harm your mental health? Well, the biggest thing it harms in your mental health state is it causes you to compare and contrast between people, right? You could really be doing good, right, in life for a young person, but because you see a crypto millionaire that's 19, or you see an athlete that's 21 making $10 million, you automatically think that your life ain't shit. But you fail to realize that person is an anomaly, right? Actually, you are doing really well for the position that you're at in life at the moment, but because you're comparing, you're contrasting people's lives online, you feel like your life is shit. And right, that's a huge one. That compare and contrast is huge, right? Because what happens is when you compare yourself, you not only get jealous, but you get envy, right? And you start hating people and start hating your life and start hating the things around you, right? Because you feel like you should be somewhere that you aren't at the moment. And that's not reality, right? Everything takes time, right? So next thing, TV shows, right? Depending on what kind of TV shows you watch, so I'd say, some TV shows are harmless, right? But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was watching Euphoria and that shit fucked me up. Like, I watched the whole season 1. I'm like, bro, I'm not watching season 2. That's just too much imagery, too much fucking, too much fucking. That's just too much showing nudity. It's just too much stuff going on. Every scene, every moment, every show, or every episode, that it's just emotional roller coaster that really fuck with me. I'm gonna be real with you guys, right? Even though it was a good show, it is a very good show, but I need a break from it, right? So if you're watching shows like that on a regular basis, you're probably fucking up your mental health, right? Because that shit is not normal for you to see on a day-to-day basis, right? Porn, same thing. You shouldn't be watching naked people all day and become desensitized to it, right? Because that ruins your mental health, right? It makes you not get aroused whenever you're with somebody, right? So TV shows, porn, media, all that stuff is under the same umbrella. It's putting images in your head that really shouldn't be in your head. It's distracting you, right? Fast food fucks with your mental health because most of that shit is bullshit. It's just artificial shit. It's not even real food, right? So you're fucking up your mental health on that one, right? And once your health goes, that fucks with your brain as well, right? And everybody knows these next 3: drugs, smoking, and alcohol, right? I mean, those go without saying. Those are the easy ones, right? People use those as distractions, right? Probably the worst one I mean, they're all bad, but probably the worst one is alcohol and drugs, right? And I'm not talking about drugs like cocaine. I'm talking about the medical drugs, right? Fentanyl. I'm talking about opioids, all that stuff. Smoking, cigarettes is bad, but weed, I don't think weed is that bad. But depending on where you at, I live in Texas, so it's still illegal to do it, and you have to do a drug test, so it's not good for you to do that. So, drug smoking and alcohol, right? And then once you realize that, right, that you have to correct those things, you go through what's called a withdrawal period, right? You take off the social media, you stop watching those shows, right? It takes a while for you to adapt to that, and you be like, man. But once you get past that withdrawal stage of wanting to relapse and go watch those shows or go back to that media on a day-to-day basis, you will start to see and feel a change, right? So, I'm getting 6 minutes into the video, right? I'm still in the intro. So let me get to these points. I don't want to make this video too long, right? So point number 1, right? Guard your mental health. You got to block out all distractions. I mean all distractions. When I say all distractions, I mean all distractions. I'm talking about if your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad is a distraction, cut them. Your friends, cut them. Right? Girlfriend, boyfriend, cut them. Right? Because you have to really get to a space, and if you aren't right, nobody else around you will be right either. Right? So you have to really hone in and focus on what you got to focus on, right? To clear your mental health if it's already in a bad shape, right? Even in to maintain it, that's even harder, right? This goes back, the second point, this goes back to the social media thing. You got to focus on yourself. You can't compare, right? Somebody else's path is, Patrick Mahomes is tall, his dad's a Major League Baseball player. You can't expect to be 25 and, own half of the Royals and have a Super Bowl win. Like, that stuff is an anomaly. You have to really, focus on where you at in life and just continue to excel step by step from there, right? Everybody's on different paths. Who knows? Patrick Mahomes is winning right now, but next thing you know, when you're 30, 40, 50, you may surpass him. You never know what life may hold for you, right? So focus on yourself and don't compare, right? Because everybody else is on a different journey, different levels, different timing, right? Lastly, you got to put your all into it. You got to put your all into what you're doing, whether it be work, trying to be successful, relationship. Your mental health. Once your mental health goes, guys, it's over. It's done. Like, that's when the depression hits. That's whenever, your self-esteem takes a huge hit, right? That's when your confidence hits. So, guys, you got to block out all distractions. Put yourself first. And put everything you have into what you're doing at that moment, where it's work, a relationship, friendship, a better relationship with God, whatever thing you're into, right? You have to put your all into it to get a result out of it, right? And to maintain a good mental health state, it takes work, it takes practice, and it takes consistency. It's not going to be easy, right? So my video is already longer than I wanted it to be. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. We out. You guys have a good day, good week. Focus on what you got to focus on. And we out, man. Deuces.